Boruto Chapter 55. Here we go. Naruto wakes up in his mind. He finds out Kurama skedaddled him. Kurama dies. Naruto wakes up. Sasuke tells Boruto not to blame himself for destroying the Rinnegan. Sasuke tells Boruto to get them the fuck home. Code wakes up. Ishiki appears to Code. Code is a religious fanatic. Code has white karma. Code gets Ishiki's power. Ishiki tells Code to sacrifice Boruto or Kawaki to the Ten Tails. Ishiki tells Code to devour planets and evolve to a god. Ishiki finally fucking dies. Boruto can't teleport them back home because he is a disappointment. Boruto and Kawaki get into a fight, and Boruto is able to teleport. The gang arrive back at home. And that's the end of the chapter. This was pretty much just an exposition chapter, and it was setting up the next few chapters and explaining some stuff from the previous chapters. So there wasn't any fighting besides the little argument that Boruto and Kawaki got into, but that doesn't really count as a fight. But it did bring up some new stuff, like Otsutsuki's becoming a god by eating planets. I think this god status is more of a legend for the Otsutsuki clan, and it's something all of them can strive to become, but it's not actually a thing. It's just a myth. I don't know. I could be wrong on that. We could see Code or someone else become an omnipotent god and just destroy everything. I don't think Code will actually become a god because, he's probably going to be stopped by Boruto and the gang. Also, Amando seems to be freaking out about something, or at the very least hiding something, which will be cool to figure out and see how that plays out. That will be nice. Finally, Code seems to be a religious fanatic, and he sees Ishiki as a god, and he even refers to him as a pillar of his heart. Code seems to be the opposite or the antithesis of Kawaki, as Kawaki hates the karma, while Code is envious that Kawaki has the chance to become a vessel and really wants to be a vessel of Ishiki, or just any Otsutsuki in general. The two are obviously on a crash course towards each other, and they will bump heads eventually. Kawaki needs to be much stronger because he's pretty weak at this point. He doesn't have his karma. He can barely make a fireball. He can make one shadow clone. That's about it. Code just inherited all of Ishiki's power. Kawaki needs to get really fucking strong. That's it. Some interesting stuff to note is that Naruto is still connecting Kurama to his parents' death, which does make sense. He did kill them. Kurama is literally an artifact of a different time in the shinobi world at this point, where villages put living nukes inside kids in order to win wars. Him dying is kind of like the start of a new era, or as Kawaki put it at the beginning of the series, the age of shinobi is over, and this is kind of like the start of that. Also, Boruto and Kawaki are only able to resolve their problems by getting into fights, which could be interesting for the future. Like if they have to solve how to beat someone and they can't talk it out, that's going to be problematic. Kawaki has also promised to get rid of Boruto's karma, and I think that's very noble of him, but he needs to chill out. He just got his off, and the cost to getting his off was Kurama dying and Sasuke's Rinnegan being destroyed. And that's a really high fucking cost. I don't know what else they can lose at this point, and if they have to lose something of the same amount to get fucking Boruto's off, that's probably going to be another character death or something. Something else to note is that with Kurama dead and the Rinnegan gone, both Sasuke and Naruto will have to find other things or other ways to become stronger. This might lead to Naruto learning more jutsu like the Flying Thunder God, or Sasuke learning it because he lost his teleportation jutsu. Or maybe Sasuke will get his fucking arm back. That could help out a lot. They might try to heal the Rinnegan with Hashirama cells. I doubt that's going to happen because then there would be no point to destroying the eye in the first place. Pretty sure Kurama's not going to get reincarnated again. Pretty sure he's just fucking dead for good, which sucks because I love Kurama. I loved his character. The Renegade's most definitely not coming back. Though an interesting thing to note is that they could get Mado's Renegade, I think. I don't know what happened to them. But I assume they took them away and stored them somewhere. I mean, you don't just leave 2 Renegades and a dead body for anyone to take. Those are really, really dangerous. I mean, Pain could flatten the whole Leaf Village, and he is way weaker than Madara. Just imagine what Code could do if he got his hands on the 2 Renegade. All in all, the major players now are One Eye Sasuke, no longer a superhuman strength Naruto, Koji chilling with no limbs, the religious fanatic Code, a fodder Kawaki, Boruto, who seems to be the strongest player right now other than Code, and Amato. Anyway, thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.
It's finished. I guess this is the end. Looking back, my life has been nothing but failure. The tale of Jiraiya the Gallant.